Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with the card of today for the 10th of May 2016. Really strange energy coming in with this card. I'll explain in a little bit, but I'm on edge. I'm all like, I don't know. I'm not liking how I'm feeling at the moment. Yesterday we spoke about challenges and going through a challenging time, and today this actually it coincides. It follows on from that. We have the Page of Swords. Now, usually the Page of Swords is a bringer of messages, so expect to hear something, receive a text, a letter. Expect to hear something today. I, during my meditation last night, I asked a particular question and asked for a sign. This morning, as soon as I woke up, as soon as I got my phone, I seen the sign. So when I'm saying expect messages, they don't actually have to be literally somebody speaking them to you. They can be something the universe is sending you, or something like that. But what comes in with this, and I've been trying to sort this out myself today, and like, right, okay, where is this coming from? There is a touch of anxiety, there is a touch of defensiveness with this as well, so there's worry. Now, what I'm getting, I'm actually edgy as anything today. I really feel like, don't even look at me the wrong way, because I really feel like I could bite somebody's head off, and this isn't me. I'm never normally like this. So I don't know whether I'm picking this up off somebody. Often when I'm connected to people and when I'm close to people, I sort of pick up on their energies. And today somebody is in a real pisser of a mood, to be honest, because that is how I'm feeling. And once I've checked, there is no reason for me to be like that. So I'm just going to have to work with this myself today. But this is what this card is all about as well. This is the energy coming through with this card. It's sort of like being very defensive, but there is a reason for this defensiveness, I think, as well. It's like, what I want to say here, and what is coming in really strongly, is like, let me do my thing. Let me do my thing. The image I'm getting here is of a little child trying to tie their shoelaces, and they're getting frustrated, and then somebody comes along and tries to do it for them, and that makes them more frustrated. So this card is about like, let me make my own mistakes, or let me struggle by myself. Because if you have somebody coming in, somebody trying to show you the way, somebody trying to push you again in a direction you don't really want to be in, you're going to get your back up. And I really feel, like I say, the challenges of yesterday have now, the nerves are raw around this as well. And I actually feel like a child. I'm wanting to stamp my feet. I'm wanting to fold my arms, and I'm wanting to say no. I'm not going to do it. So there's a little bit of immaturity coming through with this. But I really feel that this immaturity is just coming from, it's like, right, I know where I want to go now. I know where I want to go. I'm making plans to try and get there. But I am still a little bit scared, and I am still a little bit frightened, and people giving me all this different advice and trying to push me this way, that way, whatever. This is actually adding to my fears, adding to my doubts, and it's not making me feel cool. I'm scared of going forward, but I know that this is what I've got to do. I hope this is making sense. Sorry, this is just what's coming through here. If we look at the card here, we have the Page of Swords is standing. It's like he's holding his sword up against him, and it's like, on one hand he looks ready to attack with it, but then on the other hand he doesn't. So it's like, I don't want to fight, but I've got to fight. So this is what I'm getting, and this is what's causing the confusion and anxiety. If we have a look here, there's an orange sky, but it has a lot of clouds in it as well. Now, orange is always connected to our sacral chakra, which is our second chakra. It's just below the navel, and this center is where our emotions come from, our intimacy, it's our pleasure center as well. It's where we connect as well with people. It's very creative, it's very sexual. So if you can remember back to when you were a teenager and you had all of these thoughts going through your mind, you had you know all of these feelings, these surging hormones and everything, and trying to make sense of it. And you knew that things were changing within you, but you still weren't at the point of an adult where you could understand them. This is really what I'm getting with this card today. It's like you are embarking on something new. There is a new phase coming, but it's like, how can you be an adult and be logical and rational about this when you don't fully understand it yourself? You know that you want truth, you know that you want justice, and you know that you want peace of mind, but it's like you're having to fight through this fog in order to get there, and you're still learning. So this is what this card is saying, and it's like, if somebody's trying to push you or to pull you back, it's like you just want to break free and be able to do it on your own. If somebody is always there carrying you, or somebody is always there by your side, then you will never learn. It's like, again, being a child and the first time you're allowed out by yourself. Yes, you are scared, but there's also that excitement as well. But it sorry, I'm getting really, really sort of not confused, but I'm agitated, and I really feel that this is what is coming through with this card. Again, when we look, he's looking at ruins here, and these were once his structure. So it's still there in front of him, but that isn't what he wants. There's a lot of purple in this card. This is his crown chakra. This is like saying he's it's like he's being pulled in two ways. That's what I'm feeling here. It's like old life, new life, rational thought and sort of connected, divine connectedness thought. This is it. He really is anxious. He's worried, he's defensive, and it's just like, let it go, let it go, fall into it and go with it rather than actually trying to fight it. And what I want to say with this as well is, yes, you need to be alone with your decisions, and there is only you can actually sort this out. And I do feel a little alone time would be beneficial, because what I get with this is, because you are feeling this anxious and this defensive, that you will be very quick to jump at somebody if they say the slightest thing wrong, so that could be detrimental in your fight or in your quest to get where you want to be. Once this page turns into a knight, he then has more intellect. He can then calm down a little bit, and then he can then speak rationally without the fighting. He doesn't feel the need that much to defend himself. And this is where we need to go. I mean, we've came from the Ten of Swords, which the Ten of Swords has been at rock bottom, not being happy, feeling stabbed in the back, perhaps even feeling a little bit stabbed in the back by life. It's like when you suddenly wake up and you see that this life I've been living has not been my truth. There is an element of anger with it. There is an element of disbelief. There's an element where you actually beat yourself up as well and think, why did I not see that? And this card as well, there's also a little bit of a lack of confidence, and it's like, do I know enough to go into this new phase of my life on a higher dimension, or because I know too much to go back to the life that I was living? So it's sort of like a little bit in limbo he is here. And I really feel this is what's causing this defensiveness and causing this anxiety. So what I want to say here is, please just try and rest into it, keep your tongue between your teeth. That means, like, if somebody is saying something to you, don't get defensive with them. Listen to them and truly listen to what they're saying as well. You know, don't just fire back with what you think they've said. So a lot of things coming in today. Like I say, expect messages. Look at where your thoughts are. Really take notice of what somebody is saying to you, you know, and not just what you're expecting them to say, because this could cause quite a lot of problems as well. And if you aren't sure on something, then just keep your mouth shut, you know. This is a time to go in internal. Like I say, be alone with your thoughts and alone with your decisions. And then when you're alone, this sort of limits the amount of people that you can have arguments with, because it's a very argumentative card today. But I feel that that is just coming from a place of more frustration than anything. So a lot of frustration coming through with this. I'm really, honestly, I don't know. I think I'm going to go and have to find a punch bag or something to let off some steam today, because I'm really, really feeling very, very anxious with that. But don't worry. It's, in fact, I'm going to pull another card because I don't like this feeling. I want to give a little bit hope at the end of it. And yep, the card that I've got is the Sun. I've just pulled it there. Card that I've got is the Sun. So don't worry about this. It is changing. I feel by the summer months, things are going to be a lot happier. I mean, if you have a look at that guy there, he's got his sword up. He's not prepared to communicate with anybody. There you go. He's looking face to face with somebody, and it has a wonderful feeling, a really nice, positive feeling as well. And if we have a look, what is interesting there, this orange sky where all of these clouds were, it's now the yellow sky, which has taken back the personal power. But this is allowing the orange, this sacral chakra, this, you know, this, like I say, this intimacy, all of these feelings that were confusing you there, they are now shining on you, and they are strong and they are whole. So that is, to me, I feel better after seeing this card. I'm not going to go too much into this, the Sun, but a lot of positivity. Like I say, look for the summer things. All this tension is going to change, I feel. But just try and, at the moment, keep your mouth shut and take it in. Like I say, yesterday I mentioned having the Teflon suit on to push people back, and wear it today again, I think, because I think that is much needed. Okay, so I hope you like that one. A strange one. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. If anybody would like a reading with me, please get in touch via Facebook or email me at lovebuddhatarot@aol.co.uk. I have got availability for readings this week. Please let me know in the comments if you're experiencing this as well, and just to give me an idea of how to calm this down, because I think a lot of meditation is on the cards for me today. You know, I need to get grounded. So I hope you like that card. Sorry if I've rambled. It's just there's all sorts of stuff going on internally today, and I tried the best I could. So let me know if you like this. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you tomorrow with the card of today. Sat Nam.